All right. I can keep my hand.
Okay. So I'll check mine. I can keep my hand too.
All right. Let me text Nick and tell him. I think he
We're
got
on
bored
now.
of me rambling on there. I'm gonna let him know we're back to playing now.
Sometimes you got to ramble. It's good though that people do see the world as messed up because if you can't see a problem though, it's like that would be worse. And I do like having the chance to do this. I don't, like I mostly the best thing I distract myself with is the things I do with my children and my family.
Yeah,
So it's
that's right.
have your own hobby again a
Yeah,
bit.
yeah. It's important for guys to have that. You know, your family is number one. Your career is probably number two. Um, but you got to have something for yourself. I don't know if you saw this. You know, I have my archery. I like to go camping. I like
Yeah, those are
guitars and playing music, and I got my collectible shit. You know,
yeah.
but this is a hobby that's like me time, and it's really important to have that.
Oh my god! I got my guitar over there, and I don't play guitar very often anymore. But there were some years where like I would just play guitar every night, and it
Yeah,
was like
yeah.
very,
Playing
very
guitar.
good.
Yeah, it's one of the best therapies, alone time hobbies you anyone could ever have. All right, I'm gonna get started here. I'm gonna start off with a swamp impasse. What's up, Nick? We just started.
Yeah, didn't miss a thing.
I won the roll. Swamp pass. Peter, you're
Well,
up.
island pass.
Of course, Island, your favorite. You would have it no other way. All right, I have an actual original City of Brass, one of my favorites.
I always think of City of Ass when I see that.
City of Ass, munching the ass. Yep. All right, and I'm gonna play
What
an Elves of Deep Shadow.
what a bum. All right.
I swapped out all the proxies out of this deck because I had 8 or 9 decks, and I moved all the real cards into this one and got all the
Mm-hmm.
proxies out. And I'll pass.
All right. You take one from your city.
Yes, sir.
All right. See, I'm on to starting to get on top of stuff again now. All right. Okay, so that puts us two blue.
Uh oh. I should just
Looking,
concede.
looking at you, it's over.
You concede
Oh,
right
you got two blue
away.
mana. Format is really broken if you got two blue mana and you have to
Yeah.
concede.
Oh, you got 2 blue mana. All right. Game two.
You don't know what needing to concede is like until you play Baron Nick. Pass.
Oh. Yeah. Well, he's a good player, and he's got a lot of good cards, and he knows what
Oh,
he's doing.
yeah,
We played a few games with several of his decks that were a lot of fun. Okay,
yeah,
my turn.
yeah.
All right. Oh boy.
Did you ever play his tournament deck?
No, I have not played his turn. I played 2 or 3 of his other kind of tinker decks.
Mm-hmm.
Here's another City of Brass. This one is actually from Renaissance, I think,
Oh,
and
we.
it's a foreign. I think it is Italian.
That's Italian. Agunio. Yeah, it's totally Italian for
Yeah.
sure.
So I got an Italian one there.
I like the Italian for actually I like all the foreign cards to be honest
Yeah, I do too.
because I like the black borders.
Yeah, well, yeah, and if you look at the difference, like
The
the
color is
printing,
better.
look how much
Yeah,
darker the foreign.
yeah.
The printing is so much prettier.
The Maze of Ith is crazy in the foreign.
Yes, it's got all those purples and so
Yeah,
many more colors. Yeah,
yeah.
that's why the summer magic is so cool.
Oh, seriously.
Um,
He's,
okay, so
the duels are incredible in summer.
right. Um, well, everything damages me. I'll
Time to
take
get some damage.
I'll take 2 damage and go to 17, and I'll tap for 3 and play a. I guess this is either
Are
Chinese.
you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You're gonna play Jaloom Tomb right now? No, no, thank you.
Yeah, I figured.
It has to go away.
All right, and then I'm going to take a damage, and I'm going to play Revelation.
That's the one you really want to play, right?
Yes, 16. All right, we now play with our hands revealed.
Yeah, that's okay. You're gonna
All
know it
right,
soon enough.
I have an If Biff of Freet, a Concordant Crossroads, and a Fallen Angel.
Okay. All right, so I've got a transmute artifact at the moment: Colossus of Sardia, Dance of Many, Tetravis, Mishra's Workshop, and a Triskelion.
Okay, so what are those two blue ones? Transmute and
Dance of Many.
And Dance of Many. Okay.
And you got how many is the Falling Angel casting cost?
So she is 2 black and 3. Yeah. It's like Sarah Angel.
But she's very, very strong. And then you can sacrifice a creature, and she gets +2/+1.
That's right.
That turn.
That's
she
right.
Flies.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
then if Biff, he has he's a 3/3 flyer that has he's got basically a built-in hurricane on him.
In play, any player can pay a force to have if Biff do 1 damage to each player, and each flying creature in play, this ability does not. Well, so anybody can play a green. Okay, very cool.
Anybody can play green, and as long if I can do 1 or 2 or whatever, as long as I don't do more than 2, and you don't do an additional 1 back to him, he can survive. So I can do 2 on my turn, and 2 on your turn, and 2 on my upkeep, and 2 on your upkeep.
But it's to everybody. Like, you eat it too, so do I.
Yes.
And your elves are looking pretty weenie down there with that.
Yeah. But the elves don't fly. The elves don't fly. It only does the damage to fly.
Only to fly. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought it was flyers, right? I thought it was all creatures and players.
Yeah, flying creatures and players.
Yeah. Nice. Okay, cool.
Okay. All right.
And if Biff is a flyer, right?
Yeah. If Biff flies and the angel flies.
It's a flying deck. That's interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, because Moat is just going to wreck you. Okay, so I'll pass.
Okay. So are you at 17 now?
I'm at 16 because I took another damage because I played the.
Both cities. Yeah. You took the both cities. Okay. Both.
Yeah,
cities,
I played the Revelation.
Okay, so I'm gonna move this over there where it still fits. I picked up a Tano's Coffin. I've got 3 mana, right? I'm playing the workshop. I have 3 mana from your spell.
Okay, yeah, from the Jalum Tome, yeah.
Yeah, 3 mana from the Jalum Tome.
Yeah.
So I'll tap my workshop and play Triskelion.
Yep.
So tempting to go a little further here. I'm going to take a counter off of Triskelion right away to blow up the elves. It's 1/1, right?
Yeah.
So I'll just note, I'm going to put 2 of these guys. He's got 2 left on him. And I will pass turn to you.
Okay. Draw. All right, I drew an Urborg.
All right, so it removes Swamp Walk, and what was the other thing?
No, this one does taps for a black. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it does remove Swamp Walk or taps to give remove. Wait a minute. Yeah. Remove first strike.
And Swamp Walk.
Or Swamp Walk.
Or Swamp Walk.
Yeah, one or the other. All right, so I'll play that. See, the problem is right now somebody dropped a city in a bottle. I'd lose all of this.
I know, right? Yeah. You lose your board state pretty hard.
All right, so this is my hand. These are not in play.
Yep. Mine are. Yeah, you got it, right?
This is in play. So I guess. So you have the Dance of Many, and that would have the 2. And then you have the Tetravis, who's going to be coming out next turn. And then you can copy the Dance of Many. You can copy the Triskelion. And then you got the Tano's Coffin. Yeah, it's going to be a real problem for me to beat you without my sideboard. Okay, well, I guess I have to play the If Biff Freet and take 2 and go to 14.
Okay.
All right, and then I'll pass turn.
My turn. I'm going to untap. I picked up a Mana Drain.
Dang, that's unfortunate.
That's a pretty strong card. Well, I truly think that the correct play is to. You did need to play the if-bit. That totally does make sense. Correct play. I'm going to play the workshop, and I'm going to tap one blue, and I'm going to play the Tonno's Coffin.
Right.
Okay. And
how much is it to activate the coffin? I forgot.
It is 3 mana, 3 colorless to activate the coffin.
Okay.
All right. And that being said, I'm going to. If Biff is a 3/3.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, no problem. But we'll just pass turn.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to draw. I drew a forest. I'll go ahead and play it.
Good stuff.
Yep, there's a forest. Okay. Okay, so
you want to do a damage to everybody right now?
No. Why would I want to do that? I think what I want to do is fly over for 3 in the air.
But he's going to be tapped after that, Chad.
Yeah, that's fine. You can still. The interesting thing about his ability is he can be tapped and still use his ability.
Fair enough. Okay. So I'll take 3 from the air.
All right. I'm at 14. I got you at 17.
I'm at 17. That's right.
Okay. And then, so you've got a transmute artifact. You've got the Colossus. You've got the Dance of Mini, the Mana Drain, and the Tetravis. Wow. You're kind of short on mana. I mean, you're kind of mana screwed, but that workshop is saving you. Okay, well, obviously I have to play the Angel.
Go for it.
So I take 2 more and go to 12.
You're doing all the hard work for me.
I'm doing all the hard work.
Yeah.
Okay, and
Angel right now is how much she is?
She's a 3/3 and he's a 3/3.
Okay.
And I pass.
Okay. Untap. Draw. Not what I needed. I'm just going to double up. It's another Tetravis.
Oh, shit.
It's okay, but I can't play it. You know that.
Well, but you can do...
I cannot play the Tetravis.
You can do Transmute Artifact. You can ping me with your Trisky and transmute it.
I could. I am tempted to. I haven't ruled it out.
Or you could just save your blue, because you know I'm going to draw something. You can Mana Drain something.
I could. That's also not a bad play. Triskellion's a very good card. I can't argue that.
Yeah, we're going to point the shit out of Triskelion in the points.
I'm going to point him real hard, eh?
I think a Library of Alexandria is going to get 6 points, and I think Triskellion's going to get 5. It's going to be pointed really high. It's so freaking unbelievably good.
It should be. It's not a... Yeah, so, by the way, Concordant Crossroads, is that just for your cards or my cards too?
So, okay, this one's in
play. World, it's my cards as well, right?
So it's everyone's, yeah.
That's what I thought.
But this one's not in play yet. The one that's in play is Revelation.
Revelation, just Revelation. I just checking. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Revelation's in play. Concordant is in my hand.
Yeah. So I'm going to cast the Dance of Many now.
Yeah.
That's what I need to do. It's going to be a Triskelion.
Right.
With 3 counters on it. So,
so you could kill either the Angel or the If-Biff.
If-Biff. I know. It's a tricky one here.
Or you could shoot me. I'm at 12.
I know it's not that far to go, but
if you shoot me, then it's going to be very difficult for me to use the If-Biff's Hurricane because I'll be low. How many counters are you?
Until you get me much lower. That's the truth. So I've got 5 counters total. It's just 1 short of the right amount.
Wow. So you got 5 counters. So you could put me at 7.
I know. It's not good, though, because I don't have much after that. I can't cast anything. It puts me in a real awkward place. It's not terrible. Don't get me wrong. But I think for me, I have to think because you can sacrifice the other one. I am really relearning, eh? So it's like, what's the strategy here? If I hit her, she can get quite big with certain situations.
I could sacrifice him if I wanted to.
Now.
Make him a 5/4, but then you'd have to deal 4 damage to her.
Yeah, you could do that. If I took the counters off to kill her, I had to kill him, then you could sacrifice him to her right now.
And here's the other
thing.
That's
why I have to kill her first.
Yeah, probably. And the other thing is, You can do one counter at a time. So, for example, you can say, "All right, I'm going to do 1 damage to the angel, and do you have any response?" And if they don't have a response, then you can say, "I'm going to do 1 more to the angel." Any response? And if they don't have a response, you can say, "I'm going to do 1 more to the angel." Any response? And then I would have to sack him at that time, or she would die.
I really like that answer. Yeah.
And if I were to then try and sack him, you could say, "Okay, I'm going to do 1 to him." And if you had enough counters, you could actually do all the damage to him before, because I've already got the sacrifice trigger on the stack. I don't know. I don't think I could then re-sacrifice it. So you could actually kill it before it's sacrificed, kind of thing.
Exactly.
But you would need a lot of counters to do that.
So I think the correct play, the best play for me, is this not wrong, is to take the Triskelion that's a 3/3 right now that I have and attack you with it.
Okay.
I can take these counters off at any time, right?
Yeah, you can take them off any time.
Even after he's dealt you damage.
Correct.
So I'm going to start by attacking you with a 3/3. What is your response?
Okay, I'm at 9.
You're at 9?
I'll take the 3 damage.
Take the 3. I will now be taking. I wish I had more counters. It's kind of embarrassing.
Yeah, we talked about this last time.
But I haven't gone to the store yet. I don't have a counter store in my neighborhood. I live in a very rural area. Like, it's not. Let's go get some counters. I could bring down my kids' toys. I'm sure there's enough counters.
There you go.
In this house. That's actually what I should have done. So she's a 3/3. He's a 3/3. I think I'm just going to take off 3 counters now.
To do what to what? Which one are you targeting?
My God, eh? It's probably really obvious. What's going to hurt me the most? I mean, I don't picture you using If-Biff's ability at any time soon.
Yeah, I'm so low on life. Plus 2 of my lands are do me damage.
Causing you pain. Yeah, I know. It's like it's not happening yet. Like, you can't do a lot of it. Like, If-Biff is not a big threat.
Right.
But try to kill her, and I won't succeed because you'll sacrifice If-Biff.
Right.
So I have to. And if I kill If-Biff, you're still going to sacrifice him anyway, right?
Right.
So I don't understand how come if you tried to sacrifice him, I could kill him, but if I tried to kill him, you could sacrifice him.
Right. It's first in. There's an old rule that we always used to say in Magic: first in is last out. Meaning, the first action on the stack is ultimately the last one to get resolved.
Okay, so I think you answered my question. I'm taking 1 counter off to deal 1 to the angel.
Okay, so she's got 1 damage. All right, no response from me.
I do another one, same thing.
No response from me.
Third one.
Okay, no response from me. She's dead.
She's dead. Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
All right, and that leaves you with what?
No counters left, except for the one. It's a 1/1 now.
What about the other one?
The other one still got 2 counters on it.
Okay, 2 counters. All right, is it my turn?
2 counters, not enough to do anything to the if, so we'll just leave it like that.
My turn?
Yep, your turn. Thank you.
Okay. All right, draw. A dark elf.
Dark elf.
All right, I'll play her.
Boom. I think I'm gonna have to. Oh wait, no, sorry. Yeah. I just have to kill it right away. Absolutely, yeah.
All right. Then I'll fly over with the. Well, let's see.
Yep.
You're gonna hit me for 1, 2, 3, and then you could do 4, 5. So then that'd be 5 damage. I'd be at 9. If you get a land,
you could do a lot more.
Play. If you get a land, you're going to put the Triskelion in the coffin. Yeah, I just have to go for it. I don't have a choice.
Alrighty. So I'll take 3. I eat it. I'm down to 14.
All right, 14 to 9. Pass turn.
Pass turn. Okay.
No land. Oh no!
Game
over.
Okay.
Game over.
By the way, I don't pay the upkeep. This thing dies. By the way, I let it go.
Okay. Oh, by the way, you have to. So right there, you've actually committed what in a tournament would be a violation, and you would get
played out a sequence, right?
Yeah, because you drew first, and then you paid your upkeep. You have to pay your upkeep before you draw, and the card that you drew actually affected your decision here. So
no, I definitely didn't change. I was definitely going to let it die, but you're right. Okay. I understand what you mean.
I'm not going to give you a hard time, dude. Yeah. But in a game, especially in these tournament matches, some people are friendly like me, and some people are not friendly, and some people play casual, and some other people are going to be like, "You broke the rule. You know, you have to take it back." So just be prepared that there are some, there are some people who will play strictly by the book in the tournament, and other people will play casual, like outside of tournament, but in tournament they're by the book. And other people will let you do takebacks in the tournament since it's casual tournament. So you're going to run into all types, and just be prepared for people. Some people being sticklers. Okay.
I accept that. That's fair. And I realized I played it out of turn too. I mean, if someone said take it back, I would just have to put my card back, then decide not to take the upkeep. But like, I just didn't want to keep 2 blue mana for it. I get what you're saying. I should do it in the right order.
That's right. Okay, go ahead.
So got 1 counter on Triskelion. I actually don't have enough. I don't have enough mana to activate the coffin.
Yeah, because you can't use the workshops for the coffin.
You can't use the workshops.
You can play the Tetravis.
I think the best play for me is because you're at 9.
I'm at 9.
I could play the Tetravis. That is and I might. So we'll do it in the right order though. I'll ping you for 1 more damage.
Me?
Yes, you personally.
Okay, so I'm at 9. I go to 8.
8. I will transmute artifact on my Triskelion.
You can attack with him first, by the way.
Oh, you can. Yeah, you can. Okay.
Yeah, so he does not have to be. Yep. You can. All right. So I go to 7.
Okay, 7. It's true.
Now
I really learned a good lesson like that from Nick Barron. He divine offeringed my Tetravis, Triskelion, and what I really was pretty hammered on whiskey at the time. I have to tell you. But I didn't, because I was super nervous. I was so nervous, dude. I'll just tell you, like, honestly, I was like, I haven't played a real game. I was like, I used to go to tournaments. I was like, wow, I hope I just don't make a fool of myself. That's all I want.
Dude, you play good. You play good.
Not to play badly. And he divine offering it, and at the end of the game, I just took it. He just got 6 life, and I didn't do anything. And he's like, you had counters. You had 2 counters or 3 counters. You should have done 2 damage to me and 1 to your Triskelion and killed it.
Oh, that's right.
Isn't that G? I was like, oh, you're right. Of course, that's what I should have done.
Yeah, and, you could have done 2 to him, and then the last one to itself, and then it.
Kill it. So, like you said, the last one in is the last. First one in is the last one out.
First one is the last one out. Yeah. So the divine offering is going to be the last thing to resolve there. Yeah. And the rule in Magic is if you have an instant and it's targeting something or anything that targets anything. And you name the target, and then the card, something happens to it, and it's not there anymore, then the spell fizzles.
Yeah, exactly. So that would have been the optimal play. I didn't do it, so whatever, but I got it.
But you learned. Yeah, you learned. Now for next time.
Absolutely. So I attack for 1 there. I'm going to cast Transmute Artifact on the Triskelion. 6 mana in the queue.
What are you going to get?
I'm going to go get...
Another Triskelion, right?
Of course, I'm gonna get another Triskelion. It's the best card in my deck. like holy crap, Anyway,
are you running 4 transmutes? How many transmutes do you?
4 transmutes.
Yeah,
because it's such a key card.
Right. Hey, was it you that said that your deck at the current point levels would be over 100 points?
I don't think I counted right. I think I counted wrong, but I came up with 150 points. I think I counted it wrong, though, because you had a couple different versions of stuff. So I took the highest version, and I was like 150 points in.
Wow, yeah. So that's interesting. We're going to have, I think, 40 points or something for these.
We're going to have a talk about your deck. I'm sorry.
No. I think originally I was thinking 20 points was going to be
enough.
But now I'm thinking maybe it's going to be 40
or something. Scratch the surface of... But here, anyway, I'm going to play a Tetravis too. And what's really crazy, though, about the format is that I love having such high-pointed decks in it because the swings in the games are so strong just because of how strong the decks can be.
That's right. Yeah, that's what's so fun.
You can't get that type of back and forth. It's almost like if you had 20-point decks, everyone would just start to win, and you'd slowly be grinded out.
That's right.
The fact that you have such the possibility of drawing such a useful card.
Yeah. Many of the games that I have played have been, the game does a 180 here, and then it does a 180 here, and then it does a left turn, and then it goes off a cliff, and then it goes up a roller coaster, and then down. Like,
there's a bad. You know what you said about getting like Power 9 to death. I never owned Power. Well, I owned a little Power 9, but I never played with much Power 9.
Yeah.
And I definitely haven't. But it's like, I know what you mean about Power 9. It's like Power 9 is just amazing and awesome, and you just play it every time you can play it. There's not really a question about will I include it.
Yeah, but it takes away some of the fun out of the game.
It sure does. It's like having to wear a suit to work every day, because if you wear a suit, you're more respected.
That's right. There you go.
But
that's beautiful.
Not really what
beautiful analogy.
About.
It's
exactly
like
that.
Yeah, and
I pass turn to you, by the way, Chad.
Okay, all right. So untap. I don't have an upkeep. Draw. Okay. Interesting.
What's that card?
Oh, sorry.
What's that one?
I have another if bit. And I have the concordance, so that's interesting.
Concordance, so you can make it. I can see your play. I can see a really good play, maybe.
Yes. Okay. So you cannot counter anything right now. So
no, I can deal 3 damage to something, but that's it.
Right. The problem is, I think I'm going to have to take these Cities of Brass out of this deck. They're just too destructive.
They're too painful.
Yeah, they're too painful. All right, I go down to 5.
I think your Cities of Brass have done no less than 5 damage to you this round.
Yeah, 1, 2. Yeah, they've done at least 5 or 6. I think more. I think 7. All right, so I'm going to play the second if biff.
Okay, 5. All right.
And see, the risk though is if I play the Concordant now and you drop your Tetravis next turn, then he can attack next turn. So I really can't afford to play it, unfortunately.
I know.
And you are at 14 and I'm at 5. But you know what? I think I'm going to die next turn anyway, and I want to take these Cities of Brass out. So I'm going to play my Concordant Crossroads and attack with both.
Alrighty. Okay. Well, I've got a 4. Well, yeah, you're just done, right? That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, attack with both. That's it.
I'm committing suicide. I don't think I even need the Cities of Brass, to be honest. I think I just should play 2 more forests and 2 more swamps. I really don't.
My deck very well, because this is pretty much the same deck in the tournament. It is very little difference between this deck and the tournament deck.
Gotcha.
I'm curious, like, what your deck is all about, because I've seen almost nothing.
Oh, well, I mean,
what's your strategy? Because you got flyers. I don't only seen green and black mana.
Yeah, it's a green and black deck. That's what it is.
But that's what you played against me the other time. Remember your green-black with the Urnum?
At this point, I have built about 3 or 4 different green and black decks. So, this is basically it's like the evolution of my deck, over time, sort of. So, and I haven't played my first tournament match yet, so this is gonna become like, originally I was gonna play that green Stompy deck, the straight green Stompy deck with all green and no other colors, and I decided to play this one instead.
Man, I only had 4 mana that whole round.
Yeah, you got really mana screwed bad.
Really, if it wasn't for the workshops, I would have been in the real crapper there.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, so I think I want to take these Cities of Brass out, and I think I just want to put in 2 forests and 2 swamps, and not do any City of Brass.
I'm not going to put in my Abyss. I have 4 Abyss and 4 swamps. I'm not going to sideboard it in, though, even though...
Yeah. Let's play like we're playing our first game again. Hey, you want to see something funny? One of the guys on the Discord group, he sold me these. This is a beta mountain with a ding, and one of the kids drew with a candelabra of Taunus.
Like back in the day?
Yeah, back in the day.
No, it's my candelabra, so I just wrote on the mount. That's what I would have...
So I can actually. The funny thing is, I can actually proxy this in this tournament.
That's so great.
Isn't that hilarious?
That is so great. I love that. That makes me
Yeah,
happy to see.
yeah, it's kind of cool, right? And there's an island, or not an island. There's a swamp that says Library of Alexandria too.
But here you go. Here you go. That's amazing.
Yeah, pretty funny, huh?
You're freaking yeah. That's dope. That's dope. What have I got here? Okay. All right. I'm not gonna like pile shuffle or nothing. I think after one round of shuffling, I still probably am okay here. It's not totally mana in one spot.
All right. And I think I want to make. I think I'm gonna make one more tweak before we.
Did you make a? I sideboarded one card in. I sideboarded a backfire.
Oh, backfire! Yeah, that's a good one.
It's a good one for this one, especially if you're if biff. I have backfire is in my deck, but I have an extra, and I took out a Hercules Recall.
Oh.
Because Hercules Recall is mostly when I'm in trouble.
Right.
Is what it's for. And where's my Hercules Recall? Hercules Recall. Hercules Recall. That's the backfire. Okay, I've got a question for you about a card.
Okay.
So here's a card, and how does it work? It's a transmute artifact. It does not work the way the card is written.
Which one?
Transmute artifact.
What is? Okay, read the card.
I played Rob Hackney, and I respect his knowledge about MTG quite a bit.
Yeah, he's very experienced.
And he's he's honest as the day is long too. He's just playing to tell you how it is.
Yes. But remember, he's very well versed in the modern rules, which everyone nowadays is if they play tournaments. So, but a lot of this, how did this card play back in the day, kind of thing.
The way he told me it plays is not the way either it's written or the way I played it back in the day.
Right.
But, so here, and I wonder which one is the correct for the tournament. I was just playing a casual game. So, what does the card say? Let me read it in order. It says, it's 2 blue. Search through your library for one artifact and immediately place it into play.
Right.
Also, choose any artifact in play that you control and place it in its owner's graveyard. So it says, put an artifact in play and put one of yours in the graveyard, right?
Got it.
Those are the first 2 things.
Okay.
So if you play that on Suchi, if the new artifact has a casting cost greater than the discarded one, you must pay the difference, or transmute artifact fails and both artifacts are discarded, and then you shuffle your library after playing this card. That's the extent, that's all of it. So he told me that you don't get, when Suchi hits the graveyard, you get 4 mana from Suchi, right?
When Suchi hits the graveyard, yes.
I can read you Suchi, but that's what it says. It's really only one ability. It says when it hits the graveyard. So I should be getting the Suchi mana before I cast the spell, before I have to pay the mana that comes from this. Because
you could be getting the Suchi mana when?
Before, let's say I use this card to summon Colossus of Sardia.
Right.
It was 9 mana. So I play this, and in my mind, the way it says it's written is that, and the way I've always played it is that you get the 4 mana from Suchi's casting cost, and because of the order of what's written, it says put the other card into play, so you do that, and then it says Suchi hits the graveyard, right? So that's the second thing. So Suchi hits the graveyard, so you get the Suchi mana, and then it talks about paying the mana cost difference. That's the order of the events.
Oh, so you have the 4 mana floating on top.
Yeah, but Rob said it doesn't work that way. You do not get the Suchi mana.
Why did he say that?
He said that's the way it is. We were playing a game, and he was explaining a lot of things to me, and I was taking it in stride. But I feel like that's actually not the way the card's written, and it's never been the way I played it.
That's a very good point. Hey, Nick, Brier, are you awake? He must not be there. Why don't you
know what I mean, right? That doesn't.
Why don't you do me a favor, Peter? Why don't you post it on the group and ask the question of the group?
Okay.
But
I feel like I didn't want to say that to directly contradict Rob. I don't.
No. Asking a question is fine. Just say, I'm asking a question for clarification purposes. Here's my question, and I've heard that there's from someone I respect, says that this is the way it should be played, and but I'm curious, does everyone else in the group agree? And what is the rules? What are the rules around this? And there's no reason why you can't ask a question. You should be able to ask without feeling bad.
I just felt like maybe there was an authoritative ruling on it that made it simpler than just asking it. That's why I didn't ask it yet. Right. I thought maybe, I'm sure this is like one of those things where you feel like it's definitely come up.
Yeah. Right.
And also, like, what version of rules do we follow? Like, do we follow a version that maybe this has come up in the 2000s at some point, and someone's like, okay, this is the ruling in the 2000s, but like in 1990s, it was played this way because that was the ruling of those days. So it's really what's the correct ruling for the time.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. But if you read the card, if you like, and the card describes what it does. It says, you go get a creature from your. It says go get a creature from your library, put it into play. Second thing, creature that you've targeted sacrifice hits the graveyard. Third, pay the casting cost difference. So I should have the Suchi mana in my books.
Right.
As far as I can read from it, but whatever. I'll put it in the group. I think it's a good thing for discussion.
That's a great question for discussion.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm putting in those 4 lands.
Good. And you took out the cities?
Yep.
I'm going to have to do all the heavy lifting now. Are you kidding me? Can I sideboard extra cities into your deck from my sideboard? Is that allowed?
Yeah, sure.
No, it's like sure. I'll take an extra couple cities. I have 6 cities now.
Right.
Nick Barron has a 200 level IQ deck. It's insane.
He has a what?
He has like a 200 IQ level deck.
Oh wow!
Well,
Nick's a very good player. He's very experienced.
Holy shit! I really feel like I stole that from him.
You stole what?
Like I won the match.
Oh. Well, like you kind of came from behind him to win?
He won the first round, and I won the next 2 straight.
Well, that happens often. That means your sideboard is very good.
I didn't actually. The stuff I sideboarded in never came into play.
Oh, well, then that means you got lucky draws and he got unlucky draws.
I wouldn't even say that. I adopted a different strategy. I realized his deck was purely designed to kill me, and I had to stop everything he did, no matter what. Right.
Okay. Well, then you modified your strategy to beat him. Your game plan.
I did, but at the same time, like it's like. There must be something about his deck. I wish I could give him some advice in return because he gave me a little advice about how to use the Triskelion. And I feel like his deck should be the tournament winning deck.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It's so good. It's so clever.
Yeah, Nick is very good at clever combos.
Oh, my God, it's so clever. Like, he should really win the tournament. He deserves.
Well, don't give it away.
I'm not. I say nothing more. I'm just saying how clever it is. And
he's very good at those clever combos. All right, so let's try again.
Yeah.
All right, I'll be on the play since I lost.
Yeah. So you always start with 7 cards, right?
7 cards. Everybody draw 7.
Draw 7. That's it.
All right, I can keep.
You can keep. I'll check if I can. All right, I can keep.
All right, here we go.
Rolling.
We're rolling. Okay, I'm going to start off with a swamp and pass.
Cool. Draw card. I will start off with a Mishra's Factory.
Nice. That looks like a special one.
Yeah, well, I don't have actually the old ones. I do, but I don't want to really play them.
Right. I gotcha.
I know it's silly, but I collected a whole bunch of near mint ones. It's a Modern Horizons. It's a recent It's a nice looking card. It's not like terrible.
Yeah,
I know it's weird.
Well, we allow proxies, and we allow reprints, and we allow same art, and technically that you can use that as a proxy, so it counts.
There we go. So it's in play, and I will pass the turn to you.
All right. So I drew and I played a forest. I'm going to play a Fellwar Stone.
Excellent.
And pass turn.
Cool. Very solid. All right. I'm going to throw down a blue mana.
Yep. Now I gotta watch out for force spike.
You should. I only worked that once, you know. It's not in my deck anymore, right?
Yeah, but I'm gonna pretend I don't know that.
Pretend you don't know that. That's a fair thing. I do have more counter spells, though. I did put useful counter
Yeah,
spells.
I'm sure you got remove soul and whatever else.
I did put what's the one there? Flash counter. Flash counter actually.
Yeah, flash counter is very good.
Okay.
All right, you done?
Actually, I'll tell you a story about it. So I'm going to pay 1, turn him into a 2/2, and attack.
Oh shit. Okay, 18.
All right, put you down there, Peter.
All right, he's tapped out. He's playing blue, and he's all tapped out, ladies and gentlemen.
I know. How dare I?
Now is my chance. It's my only chance to win.
Okay.
Draw. Okay, I'll play a Pendlehaven.
Yep.
Okay, you got blue over there. All right. I'm going to tap the Felwar Stone and a green, and I'm going to play another Felwar Stone.
Oh, I love that when you start adding those guys up. It's amazing.
And then I'm going to play a Urg Raiders.
Oh, 2/3.
And then I'm going to play a Concordant Crossroads and attack. Woohoo!
You are, aren't you?
18.
Nice. Nice. Dropping to 18. I love that play.
And I will pass turn.
Fantastic. Untapping. Okay. So, on my turn, I will play a city.
Now, check this out. If I draw a land, I'm going to have 6 mana on the 4th turn.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Thank God you didn't get a workshop. I was worried about a workshop.
You're really worried about the workshop, eh?
Yeah.
That could be a real problem.
That's why I was like, maybe, but I was like, fuck it. Let's go balls to the walls.
I'm going to tap 1. And I'm going to put a backfire on your Urg Raiders.
Okay.
So he'll be damaging you every turn as well.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I'm going to put that over there. And he has to attack, so that's a good one.
Yep.
Or else he does damage anyway. Actually, maybe that wasn't a very good play because you could just do it that way. And I guess since it's just kind of out, it's a little faster that way, and you don't have anything out. I will tap the city, tap the Mishras, and do 2 more if that's possible.
Okay, so you've taken 2,
yeah,
and now you're at 17. Okay, and I take 2, and I go to 16. All right.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Here we go. Turn number 4.
Mm-hmm.
Draw. Yay! I got a land. That's good news. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The Fallen Angel sack the Urg Raiders and attack for 5 in the air.
Good job. I should have. Oh, that's the wrong place to put that. I probably misplayed that. Excellent. 12 to me. I should have put down the Dark Angel. She's just too good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And last turn, I got you at 12.
Good job. Good job.
No workshop. Oh,
I had it in my hand the whole time.
Oh.
Sorry. I don't want to be like anticlimactic about that.
Shit,
poo, shit. Tap. I take 1 from my city, and I play a Triskelion.
All right. You want to go ahead and kill her, or you want to attack with him?
Oh, super right. I can do both.
Yes, you can.
Yeah. That's how.
All right. So I'm at 16. He's a 4/4.
He's a 4/4 right now.
All right. So I go to 12 from the combat damage, and then you can kill her if you want.
No, not yet. It's not the time.
Okay.
I can kill her anytime I want.
Yeah, that's right.
So you're at 12.
I'm at 12, and you're at 11.
That's it. Pass to you.
All right, draw. Okay. I'm going to play the Jalum Tome.
That's good. Yeah.
All right, and I'm going to pay. I'll pay 2, and I'll discard Concordant Crossroads and draw a card.
Does the angel do any damage to you during upkeep or anything? Is there an upkeep?
No.
No. She's just straight up good. Okay, she's straight up good. I like it. She's up too good.
All right, I'll go and fly over for 3.
As you're attacking, I blow her up.
All right. And pass.
Okay. So untap. Okay. So I will suffer 1 damage from my own city. Put me at 10. To cast a transmute artifact on my Triskelion.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, exactly. To put, and then so as that's going there, I'm going to actually cast a Colossus with my workshop.
Okay.
And it's attacking.
Right. Okay. Okay. So I can't do anything.
I don't think so. I don't think you had on, to my knowledge.
So I take 9.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm at 12, so I'm down to 3.
Got it.
Boy, who played this Concordant Crossroads? That guy's an idiot.
That guy really into robots?
He should go play at the fucking kiddie table.
Oh man, that was a boof. Okay, you're gonna have to scoop sand for
Somebody
a bit.
tell that idiot to go play at the kiddie table.
But he's having fun scooping sand. I don't think he understands his punishment.
Right. All right. Well, 1, 2, 3. Let's see. How much mana do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
A lot of freaking mana.
Okay. Yeah. Good. All right. I'm gonna play the Erg Raiders
and
the Erdem Djinn and attack with both.
Bam. Okay, that's a lot of damage still,
6.
though. 6 damage. I'm down to 4.
Yeah. If you were just a little lower, it's 3 to 4. Lower. The game is 3 to 4. Yeah. 3 to 4.
Time for me to untap. Do I untap?
Yeah, you untap.
Oh, you don't want me to finish? Because he's tapped. This guy's tapped. I can't do anything.
Oh, you can't do anything.
You should you should see what happens. Maybe.
I thought it was game over.
No, he's not. He's tapped. I don't have a Maze of If out to untap him.
Oh, okay.
Like, I might have something, but I want to see if I do. I have to draw a card.
Oh, all right.
This guy's tapped.
I forgot that
I have a Maze of If now.
Ah.
It doesn't untap him. It does not untap him. It's only.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Right? So, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pay a damage.
All right, so you're at 3.
Now I'm at 3. We're just tied neck and neck.
You're tied 3 to 3.
I'm gonna play another transmute artifact.
Right, of course.
Now I have 9 mana in queue.
Right.
And I'm gonna search out a Triskelion.
Okay.
And I'm gonna also, just to make sure, play my workshop so I don't get mana burn and play another Triskelion.
Right. Okay.
Put 3 counters on each. That's the game.
All right. So let's play a sideboard match.
Okay. I have nothing to sideboard in. I don't think I could do.
You have nothing to sideboard?
I mean, I'm not gonna take out stuff to put in the 4 abysses. Even though you're all creatures, and I feel like that is very strong.
Right.
You have a lot of Concordant Crossroads.
Right.
And maybe other enchantments I don't know about. I've only ever seen Concordant, but yeah, it doesn't seem like I would make my deck better by doing that.
Right. Okay.
So go ahead, sideboard. I just don't have anything I think I want to do.
All right, no problem.
But I know my deck's all like over the place now because I've done a few shuffles.
Right. So you should do a
it's okay if I do my separate my mana out.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because I've gone searching a couple of times, which makes it pretty chunky. Well, you do that.
And I don't mind. But again, that's another thing during the tournament. Some people might mind, so it's always a good idea to ask.
I feel like the polite thing to do is ask. It's like, because you're sideboarding. I just know that since I searched my deck, that really makes it clump up.
Yeah. All right. I can only really sideboard in 4 cards against you, which makes it very difficult. So, actually, I can do 8 cards. I think I should really do 12, but I just don't know. I just don't have enough to take out. So that's 4 right there. If I take out yeah, take out 1. The age is actually
Put on my own.
okay.
I'm missing a mission workshop. Oh, I played that. Oh, that's a Colossus. Okay. Okay, that's it. Okay, that's it.
All right, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I could do 9 cards. I could sideboard 9 cards.
And are you gonna sideboard 9 cards in?
Well, that's what I have. Those are that's the options that I have on the table. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, 8 cards. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 cards. 4, 8.
I'll lose my. Okay, sideboard is something else I need here. Hold on. I didn't sideboard that. Nothing in here missing, is there? There is. Okay. Well, that's what I must have done. Okay.
All right. I can do 4, 12. Yep. Right, and then let's do. Yeah. Okay. All right, so these go out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15. Yep. Okay. All right. I am ready to rock and roll here.
Me too.
Yep. Okay. Since I'm the loser yet again, I'll be on the play, but my sideboard game is strong. The sideboarding force is strong with this Padawan.
Okay, good, because sometimes that's what you need to do in life.
All right. I shall be on the play.
Okay. Well, you give me time to go get a drink. I'll be right back.
All right.
As you shuffle there. A little more.